Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to I Started a Joke. This is Alicio from I Started a Joke, and I like to look at this crap. look at this crap. It's been like this all day, and no one has said anything to me. Anna has not told me how foolish I look today. Maybe I don't look foolish, maybe I didn't look foolish at all, but now I know how much of an idiot I look like today. Well, we're gonna get into some childhood memories here. Okay, we're getting into some childhood memories. Whenever 8, 9. Well, they were always my cousins. I had two favorite cousins growing up, Rudy and Mark. Okay, they were brothers. One's white, one's Mexican, and yes, they're full-blooded brothers. Don't ask me how one could be white and one could be Mexican. It just is. It just is. Okay, it just is. So, one white, one Mexican. Okay, two favorite cousins of the world. Two brothers, okay. Me being the only boy in my family, I would always want to go spend the night at their house. They'd always want to come spend the night at my house. Either or. So the way we do this is one day, we'd be at church one time and we would, talk to our parents and talk, I'd go up to, my Aunt Dina and, hey, can I go over to your house? I promise I'll be good. And Rudy go up to my mom, hey, Melissa, can I go over to our house, or can Lisa come over to our house? I promise I won't shoot him in the face with the BB gun. So, and most of the time they said yes. They said, they would let, me go over to the house, or Rudy and Mark would come over to our house. So, on one of these fateful days where I was allowed to go over to Rudy and Mark's house, we got there. I put on my plane attire because, like I said, we just left church. So how could I, I'm not going to be playing in the clothes that I went to church in. So Rudy gave me some plain attire, which was, 10 times bigger than the clothes that I had inside of my closet, because not because Rudy was big or fat or anything, just because I weighed 75 pounds whenever I was, 9, 10 years old. I was a skinny kid. Okay, so me and Rudy, we had this favorite game that we would play whenever I would go over to his house, where we would put Mark in a headlock, and then, no, I'm just kidding. No, we would play with his BB gun. He had a BB gun, a Red Ryder BB gun, just like, from A Christmas Story. He had one of those, and we would, set up beer bottles, we would set up Fanta cans, we would set up Coca-Colas, we would set up Hosco cans, like the best Hoscos that you ever tasted. Those cans right there, Hosco's not even a drink, but I made you believe it was just now. I bet you, whenever I was at Hosco, I bet you in your mind you were thinking, Hosco, I wonder what that is. He makes it sound good. It's not even a drink. Anyway, we would set up all types of cans, and we would just shoot at them, with the Rudy's Red Ryder BB gun, and, we would just pop, chink, pop, chink. Once in a while, Mark would come running to us, hey, can I shoot? And just so we could preserve our ammo, we would take the BBs out, while distracting Mark, and we would give him the BB gun and say, yeah, go take some shots. Mark, bless his little heart, would be shooting and thinking he was missing the whole time. And we, good try, Mark. That was a good try. Okay, bye, Mark. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll be inside in a minute. Okay. Rudy, put the BBs back inside the gun. So Rudy put the BBs back inside the gun, and Mark, and if you're watching this video, I just want you to know that back in those days, whenever you would come, and you would want to shoot BB gun with us, we would take the BBs out, because we had more important things to do with them. We were guessing. We would take the BBs out, Mark, and you would be shooting nothing but air, thinking you're missing. Bro, you might have been a better shot than me and Rudy, but it didn't matter because you had no BBs inside the gun when you were using it. So we're shooting the cans, me and Rudy, and even though we did that dirty trick to Mark, we ran out of BBs one day. Run out of BBs, don't know what to do. Let's go inside and play PlayStation. Ellie said, I got Def Jam in New York. I said, man, forget Def Jam in New York, man. I want to shoot some guns. I want to shoot some cans, man. I want to shoot some Costco. So Rudy was like, okay, well, what can we do then? What can we do then, Sal? Let's put some rocks inside the goddamn BB gun. Rudy, let's do that. Let's put some rocks in there. Rocks about the same size as BBs. Why can't we put them inside there? Rudy, let's do it. Let's goddamn do it. I pulled up the pants that are falling off me because they were too damn big for me, and he didn't even have a belt that fit me, of course. So I pull up my big boy pants that are falling off my dang ass, and we put in some rocks inside that mug. Put rocks inside the BB gun, and we're ready to shoot. The only thing is the rocks didn't come out. Shot, no rock work. We pumped it, put it at the floor. Pop, no, nothing came out. The rocks were not working. The rocks weren't working. So finally, even though the rocks weren't working, finally Rudy says, okay, well, let's just go. Let's go inside. Let's go play Def Jam in New York for Mark. Okay, let's go inside my brother. All right, my white brother. So I said, okay, man, let's go inside. Let's go inside the house with my white cousin and play Def Jam in New York. Walked up, go inside the house, and Rudy said, wait. He had the gun in his hand and hopping up the little steps going to his house. I don't know why I hopped up so much. He only had 2 steps going up to his house. It was a small house, right? But he hops up. He turns around, cocks the gun one more time, and plays around and points it at me like he's pointing at a goddamn Afghani, like he's American Sniper or something, like he's Bradley Cooper from American Sniper, or like he's no. He points the gun at me, and I'm like, whoa, no, don't shoot, trying to be funny because nothing's coming out of that gun. Nothing came out of that gun. We shot it 15 times, and nothing came out. Everything that we loaded up inside that gun didn't come out. We put so many BBs in there. And we put so many rocks in there, they weren't coming out. All we were doing was pumping, trying to shoot. So finally, he cocks it, points it at me, playing around. I'm laughing, and when that boy pulls that trigger, I'm standing there like, you guessed it right, people. It is like every time we pumped that gun and shot and the rock didn't come out, there was this pressure being built. Pressure being built and put onto the rock that was stuck in the first place. Every time we cocked it and shot and it didn't shoot, it was like that the air was just like, okay, we want to push this rock out, but it's a red Ryder BB gun. It's made to put out BBs. We're not going to push it out. Every time I cocked it and shot to practice, more air being pushed against that rock. And whenever my cousin Rudy finally racked it that one last time, pointed at me, shot me across my face, it felt like Mike Tyson. A prime 21-year-old Mike Tyson just put on a boxing glove and uppercut in my ass on my face. That's exactly what it felt like, y'all. And my head flew back exactly as I just demonstrated. My head fell back. I looked at Rudy. Tears were coming down my eyes. I started screaming like a girl. I started crying. Rudy can't believe it. Rudy's begging me not to tell his mom and not to tell his dad. But God dang it, when I was 9 years old, I was a snitch. The biggest snitch in the world. If you'd ask my sisters, I was a snitch. Okay, so I ran inside. I told David. I told Dina. I told them what happened. They saw the blood coming down. Look at that. That might as well be the scar. Look at that. That's perfect representation of the scar. That might as well be the scar. I tell them exactly what happened. And David, being the disciplinary he is, took the gun from Rudy and said, you shouldn't be pointing at people's face like that. You shouldn't have been doing that. What are you doing, Rudy? What are you doing? You ain't never going to touch this gun again, Rudy. You ain't never going to touch this BB gun again. I'm putting this gun right under the bed. Right under the bed, okay? Now go outside and play. They slammed the door in our face. He didn't care I was crying. No one cared about me. I was crying. After that, play some Def Jam New York. Okay? Now, the next day, me and Rudy were playing with that BB gun. Alright, it got thrown under the bed for no reason at all. It was thrown under the bed for show because David wanted to I guess, show that he was a disciplinary. Man, me and Rudy were playing with the goddamn gun the next day. I guess the moral of the story is, when a younger sibling is coming up to you wanting to shoot, a BB gun that you have, leave BBs inside there. Don't try to preserve ammo because karma's going to come back around and it's going to Mike Tyson you inside the face. So I had to go to church that night with a freaking pizza stain of blood right here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you like the story. If not, I'm sorry. I got more to come though. More stories to come. There's a lot more to me than meets the eye. Nah, this is probably all you're gonna get forever. Thanks.